Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is video Truder. Welcome to Nowhere Profit, a deck building roguelike. Shut up, I'm not addicted, I can stop playing these anytime I want to. Though actually, this one's a little bit on the different side, because normally in games like this, like Griftlands or Slay the Spire, you're playing as the mighty hero, where the deck you're building up is the increasingly powerful attacks that you can unleash against your enemies. But in Nowhere Profit, you've got a rather different and interesting role, which is you are the leader of a convoy, trying to get a bunch of people through a post-apocalyptic desert, keeping as many of them alive as you can. And the deck you're building is precisely that, the people in your convoy. And we begin by discovering the ruins of a satellite that's fallen from the sky that's imparted a very useful bit of information to us. How to find and open the crypt, a place of legend. And as I'm the one the satellite chose to speak to, everyone's decided that I'm the Nowhere Prophet of the title, and as a result of that, they're going to be following me from now on. And so we begin a journey travelling from the bottom left up to the top right there, slowly moving towards the crypt, with my 18 starting followers up in the top there, which is these 18 silhouettes down in the bottom. Each of those silhouettes representing an individual in my convoy, who's also a card that I get to play in combat. Except of course, if I start sending out members of my convoy into combat, there's a good chance they might end up wounded, even dead. So if I don't play well enough, potentially everyone in my convoy is going to die. So let's just kick this off here. I think you'll pick this up nice and fast. It's very easy to get your head around once you're moving. So let's just say we want to move over here because that's the only space available. To travel in that direction will cost me 8 food and 4 hope. 2 more currencies up at the top there. The other currency being batteries, because energy is sort of like the universal currency in this sort of cyberpunk post-apocalypse. So go on then, we'll start moving in that direction. Now we might run into something on the road or we might just get there no problem whatsoever. Looks like we're fine actually. So the Outriders stopped the convoy quickly when they saw the rusting tower looming in the distance. As we scouted closer, it was clear from the military garb of the inhabitants that the Raj Guard manned the tower, but it was too late, we had been found. A booming voice came from the top of the tower. You're in the land of the Raj, reveal yourself or we will shoot. So this is a bit of an event, I get to choose how to handle it. So we can either shoot first, or we can say we're just travellers. So that might lead to a fight anyway, I might end up screwed over. This will definitely lead to a fight, so that's probably for the best because I'd just like to show off the combat really. It's a good way to introduce the combat. Though yeah, there are dice rolls going on in the background. Potentially if I got lucky and I said I'm just a traveller, they might let me pass. So if my convoy was in bad shape and I was just trying to rush to a town to heal up or something, might be a good thing to do. But no, screw it, we'll shoot first, screw you, you stupid bastards. So, here's how combat fits together here. Ultimately, this is a fight between me, John, the mighty hero with 30 hit points over on the left, and this bastard, who, well technically I fired on him first, but whatever, he's a bastard. He's got 8 hit points over on the right. If he dies, we instantly win. If I die, that's game over. But of course, both of us are going to be sending followers onto the field, and that's what this deck on the left is. Each of these cards, and this is what I've drawn at the beginning of the fight, are cards I can get out onto the field to basically fight on my behalf. Using my energy there, 3 out of 3, to dispatch them onto the field, the 3x3 grid in front of me. But of course you can see there, some of these initiates have very small amounts of health. Only 3 health next to my 30. So sending out members of your convoy means they do end up in danger, they can get themselves wounded or killed, so you've got to be a bit careful. Alternatively, I'm not just sitting at the back eating all of the pies. Instead, I've got a secondary deck, my leader deck on the right here, so I can also spend energy acting directly. So if I want to, I could spend 2 energy right now just straight up shooting this guy and get 25% of his health down immediately. But it's probably better as a starting point I actually just start getting some people on the field, because subsequently then they'll be able to start attacking next turn. So 2 energy just to get a basic initiate out, so 3 health to attack, and also a Wanderer. Now, this guy's very, very important indeed, because he's a taunt card. A taunt basically means the enemy has no choice but to attack him before they're allowed to attack anybody else, including me. So as a result of that, taunts are very, very useful for helping other cards get set up and not being immediately sniped off themselves. So that's all I can do with my energy for now. These 2 cards start off exhausted, so I'm just going to pass and let him have a go immediately. So he gets a rather expensive ranger out, and that's all he can do, and that was also one of his leader abilities right there, boosting that ranger +1/+1. So that ranger now has 4 health and also does 4 attack. Now you might also notice over here, this round I've got 4 energy. So every single round you've got more and more energy to play with. So cheap cards are the only ones you can use at the start of the fight, but as time goes on, more and more expensive elite cards become more and more viable. And the only other thing really worth noting at this point is positioning. So the only people that can attack or can be attacked are the people at the front of their rows. So if in theory I was to put the Raider there, she could not attack, but she could not be attacked either. So potentially healers, support characters, they can do very well if you put them in the back, where they can like buff other cards, heal up, whatever. And yeah, you can see the game's indicating if I need her to actually attack or be attacked, she'd need to be up here. But if she was up here, these 2 spots would start being free as well. Now this card that this guy's actually got out is really rather dangerous because he does full damage. If I was to attack him with either of my cards, then we would both attack each other. So as a result of that, this guy would do 2 damage to him, but be killed immediately. And this guy would do 1 damage to him, and also be killed immediately. So as a result of that, he's really rather dangerous. I don't want to attack him, because the counter-attack is too damn powerful. So what I'm going to do instead is basically say, actually, screw it. I don't need to attack you, because I know what you're going to do next turn. You've got no choice but to attack my taunt. You can't not. So instead I'm going to use my taunt to set up some more powerful cards over here, like this Raider right up here, because I know for a fact she can't be attacked just yet. Anyone on the front line can at any point go and attack their main person at the back here. So I'm just going to basically ignore this person and say, okay, you don't have very much health, I'm just going to start going for you, because you don't have a taunt out on the field. So this guy can do 2 damage straight away, get you down to 6. You can actually do 1 damage as well, get you down to 5. So this guy's already half dead. So if everything goes as I think it's going to go, actually, if I just end this turn right now, he has no choice but to take out my taunt. And then as a result of that, oh yes, he's a rage card, right. So he was able to actually refresh himself. Okay, this is what I get for not bothering to properly read all the card descriptions. So he was a rage. Because he destroyed an enemy, he was able to be refreshed and was allowed to attack again. Bloody rage cards, eh? Luckily, this guy is all out attack and has decided not to actually put any taunts up. So I've got plenty of things I can do right now. So for example, I can just basically say, you know what, John? Just shoot this asshole in the face, please. There we go, that's lovely. By the way, this Raider who's here, would you like to just take that guy out too? Oh good, he's dead. So we've now won because their leader's dead. So that's what I really like about this game. There's kind of balance on both sides, which is you've got to figure out how much energy you're going to dedicate to getting more cards out in terms of your convoy, but also how much energy you're going to spend on your own leader powers. And on the other side, you've got to figure out how much time am I going to spend taking out the enemy combatants on the field versus how much time should I spend just going directly for their leader, because if you can snipe the leader, then you automatically win. Anyway, this all works for me. I've got myself some bread, I've got myself some oil, some flatbread and oil is absolutely flipping delicious, so that's absolutely lovely. But a couple of my people did run out of health, so as a result of that, we're going to have to deal with the consequences. And even better, because we actually won that fight and didn't run away or anything, we get even more water, so we have got ourselves plenty of food for the time being. Marvellous. So you may notice as a result of that fight, there's a couple of changes down over here, which is those people who ran out of health, they are not dead, they are wounded. I am allowed to use them again, but if a wounded card is taken out a second time, it dies for good. And we can't heal them out on the road. We need to find a safe space to rest up and heal them. So instead what I'm going to do is take those guys out of the deck for now. However, that Raider who actually got the kill, she has been blessed for the time being because she was the champion who actually got the victory. So she's now a little bit better for the minute. So one more thing to do there, we picked up some lovely oils. Here we go, that's now cargo for the minute. Now, Hope has taken a bit of a knock and a couple of people are wounded. So what I'm going to do is actually say, you know what, we're going to give the oils to the people in the convoy. They get to enjoy those edible oils with their flatbread. That's absolutely marvellous. And the nice thing about things that boost hope is they also pass on a different benefit. So as a result of that, for the time being, I'm going to get Calm Mind. So at the start of combat, draw a leader card. So basically I'm going to have slightly more leader cards in my hand at the beginning of the battle. Very, very nice indeed. So, yep, we're going to share that with everybody. There we go. So now as a result of that, for the time being, we're going to have Calm Mind. until I choose to share another luxury to boost hope a bit more. Still, that's all we can do for now, and that's the basics right there. So now we need to figure out, yes, which road we're going to go along. So in this direction, we've got ourselves a teacher shrine, so home of a skilled teacher, together with a market, so we could spend some batteries there on new cards, food, hope items that are like luxuries or whatever, and a dome city. I have no idea what that is, I've never been to one before, but I will say over here, we've got ourselves, yeah, chance of picking up food, chance of picking up more food. Over here, mineral springs, there we go, heal up my team and also a market. We've also got a township over here, source of new followers, so yeah, there I can buy some more cards, active market as well. And on top of that, in this direction, we've got ourselves a cultist sanctum, so a difficult fight, but very good rewards if I feel like taking it out. You know what? We're going to move in that direction, so start travelling, and we might run into something on the road. Nope, we've made it there nice and easy. So, the sound of drums was rumbling in the distance, and we could smell the smoke of wood fires. We cautiously advanced and happened upon a large camp of blue devils. The mercs had gathered round a large wooden pyre, where they were burning the body of a decorated veteran. So, I could just stay away, or I could try and join. But that doesn't necessarily mean that's a good idea. Potentially, they're not going to want me to join. This might be a private affair, but we're going to try and join and see what happens. So, we sent a delegation over to pay our respects to the fallen. The blue-skinned mercs told us about the deceased. He was a decorated veteran of many fights, a giant that had lived with a parasite for almost a decade until he finally passed away from the very disease that made him an unstoppable killing machine. We watched in silence as his body was burnt and his ashes were scattered. Now, as a result of choosing to deal with that event in that way, my convoy has just shifted its ethos a bit. So there are now two believers. It's become a bit more religious because some people got involved in a religious ceremony. So that might open up or close off different ways of interacting with future events going forward. So right now we are +2 to belief. We are a slightly more spiritual and religious convoy than we were previously. So, obviously only one way to go at this point. We are heading over to the crossroads. We have got a good chance to find food. So that's good, because we have been eating into our food supplies here. On we go, and no random encounters. We made camp in an abandoned building. It had been picked nearly clean, but we found a small supply stash with cans that scavengers must have overlooked. And that gets us 25 food in the form of water. Marvellous. And we also get to rest here, but I'm a bit suspicious we might wake up. Nope, we have not been attacked, so lucky on that occasion. Okay, what do I want to do now? What I could do is there is actually a market right there. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to loop round a little bit here. So we're going to head north to this desert right over here. Alright, rickety, brightly painted truck lay on its side next to a dangerous road, its windows smashed, and the buckled metal of its body covered in a layer of dust. However, fresh footprints on the ground led into the cab, and the air was thick with the smell of fruit. Bells that hung sideways from the smashed wing mirror jingled in the breeze, but otherwise, there was no sound. Alright, let's search this trailer, though this could very easily be a trap. We broke open the lock on the trailer and peered through the jagged metal, our weapons at the ready. The air inside the trailer was overwhelmingly sweet. Suddenly, a shout reverberated through the trailer. We turned to see a motley crew of armed figures silhouetted against the light. Right, so therefore we've got ourselves a fight, but it sounds like we might be able to get ourselves some food too. So, this is a level 2 enemy, a little bit more health, might be a bit more dangerous than that first lot. And just before a battle begins, if you want to, yes, you've got a chance to make some last-minute changes to your deck, taking out cards you don't want, adding cards back in an emergency, just in case you've run something much tougher than you expected. But no, I think we're fine as we are. So, begin the battle, and I get given 3 cards immediately. But if I want to, I can actually say, no, that card's rubbish. So I'm going to say no to that card, because that's a cost 6 card, so I can't play that very easily. And that healer's not going to be very much use because, yeah, we don't actually need him yet. So instead, I'm just going to say, okay, you guys naff off. Maybe we'll see you later. That'd be a bit more useful. So yeah, Hermit, drawing a leader card for free when I play him. That's nice and cheap. Raider is solid enough as a starting point. In fact, that's my Blessed Raider. So she's pretty damn good, all things considered. Quick shot, nice way of getting a bit of damage in. So I'm happy with that right there. And as a result of that, I draw a Warrior Monk instead. Yeah, this will all do very, very nicely indeed. And because we're in the desert right now and it's difficult terrain, there's also just random stuff floating around like rocks. On this occasion, it makes no difference. It's all on the back row. I can destroy that if I want to, but yeah, in theory, it could have, like, spawned on the front row. Then you could take cover behind it, destroy it to open up a new path, diddly diddly dee. So best thing I can probably do is just get my Raider out onto the field, because my Raider's pretty darn solid and hits really, really damn hard. So that's all I can do as a starting point. But yeah, she hits really, really nice and hard. So that's all we've got there. End my turn, and he decides to put out a basic initiate, but can do one more thing as well. Okay, he's got 2 initiates out on the field right now. And also he's played defend on himself, so he's now got 2 armor. Effectively, just 2 bonus hit points. So both of these guys can attack, and they've both got 2 attacks. So as a result of that, with only 3 health, my Raider would normally be in a bit of trouble. So fortunately, I can just afford to get a warrior monk out right now. So we're going to go for her immediately. Instead, actually, we might be able to pick him off nice and fast, because there's no taunt on the field. So screw it, I'm just going to go straight for him immediately. One more attack from her next turn, he's dead, unless you can find a way to heal up, pick up some armor, or get a taunt out. Still, I am a little bit, yeah, lacking in people on the field for the time being. So, move forward. He's got himself a shepherd right there. That's not a taunt. But as a result of that, that guy at the back can no longer attack because he's not on the front row. And he's played something a bit interesting. Hello, what's one of these precisely? Healing station. At the end of your turn, heal all neighbours for 2, but it's got 2 health itself, so I can destroy that thing if I want to. So yeah, cards aren't just attackers, there's all sorts of stuff. So really, I'm not sure why I played that there. Like, why didn't you play this guy here at the front and then the healing station in the middle so it would heal all of them? No matter, that's how I'd have done it, but screw it, he's been very, very unlucky indeed, because basically he's been totally unable to get a taunt out on the field. So as a result of that, goodbye, you stupid bastard. You can just go down. Nice, smooth victory. So, pick up some vegetables, also pick up a bit of lumber, and +3 experience because John is slowly leveling up too. So that was a nice, easy one right there. And of course, we actually get ourselves that fruit we smelt in the first place, so food is looking very, very good indeed. Now, time to head up towards the township up here, so we can hire some new people, have an active market, diddly diddly dee. So move in that direction, and here we go. Random event on the road, so stuff happens while you're actually on the move, and this kind of looks bad actually. So in the middle of the day, the light suddenly went dim, a grey haze was in the air, and after a while, ash started to fall from the sky like snow. The curse of the fire, Vader yelled, flailing his arms about and throwing himself on the ground. So, one of my people is called Vady, and he's very, very freaked out by, I don't know, a volcanic ash cloud or something. I can leave him, or try and calm him down. I'm going to try and calm him down. Unfortunately, that's taken a bit of time to do. So we've lost 2 food, we've lost a day's travel time, and we've lost 1 hope. I'm not sure what time does, by the way. Possibly we're being pursued at some point, I don't know. Well, we just have to accept that, because we've already done it. So, keep on keeping on. Ah, I see. So because we wasted a day trying to calm him down, we had to make camp, and as a result of that, we've lost another 5 food. Food's under control for the time being, so that's fine. And now we have made it to town, and town is very exciting indeed. Because now we've got a choice of 2 things we can spend our battery money on. We've got ourselves a market where we can buy and sell items. So, yeah, that lumber we picked up, let's just sell that immediately. So up to 26 right there. And over here we could buy ourselves more food, or a flamethrower. So, this is an item I could give to John. This is very exciting indeed. So, a pre-crash tool, we're not sure what its original purpose was, but it makes a great weapon now. To be honest, it probably was a weapon in the first place as well, yes. So if I were to buy this, I could do 2 things with it. Either I could equip it, i.e. give it directly to John, and then John has the ability Tempered Hardness. So, a target follower gains -2 to, I believe that's attack, +2 to health, because I've tempered their hardness. I've made them crispy, and thus hard to... Okay, this is a very odd flamethrower, but whatever. Alternatively, I can buy it and then break it down to create a new leader card in my leader deck. Thereafter, I can spend 1 action point to target a follower and give them +1/+1. Marvellous. So that's pretty good too. So, we'll leave that be for now. I may come back and buy that, because it's a flamethrower, so I might not be able to resist. But instead, let's go recruit some followers. So yes, indeed, we've got ourselves some nice followers here, and I'm guessing the green symbol means this is cheaper than it would be normally. Unfortunately, the reason they're cheaper is because they're already wounded. So these cards come pre-wounded, we need to heal them up before they're actually really safe to use. And we can see here over on the right, for example, there are some really powerful cards here. So, yeah, this guy's expensive to get out. We couldn't use him at the start of a fight. But as the fight goes on, 7 health, 7 attack, together would reduce the cost of a random convoy card in your hand by 1. So other cards are cheaper to get out. That could potentially be of interest. Okay, I'm definitely picking up this here hired gun. Because, yeah, that's actually pretty darn good right there. 3 health and 4 damage isn't spectacular. But, revenge. If this card gets killed, then she can destroy all damaged followers. So she can actually mop up very, very nicely indeed. Yeah, we're definitely having her. Straight into the deck with you, please. Okay, I like this guy too. 5 action points to play him, does 5 damage, only 3 health, but if a unit would be killed through damage and can be moved back 1 tile, it will be moved and healed back up to 1 health instead. So, very, very damn hard to kill this guy. Yeah, I think we have to have him. He's definitely joining me right now. And that works out really nicely, because that leaves me with 12 batteries left. So, I can hardly turn down a flipping flamethrower, right? You can't tell me I shouldn't buy a flamethrower, because it's a flamethrower. So okay, back over to me for the time being. Yeah, I'm going to have a flamethrower. This is going to be very, very good indeed. We'll figure out how tempered hardness works in a minute. I don't know, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. It's all going to be fine. Right, so I've spent all the money, but I can't actually heal up my leader or my followers here, because this isn't a campsite. We can't chill out here. Instead, we've got to move straight on. So, I'd say, with these new cards, it's time for us to go and take on a hard fight down here. Then we'll pick up some food. Then we'll go to the rest stop and actually heal up some damaged cards. So, hopefully, we'll be fine. So, ticking along, straight over there. A burst of gunfire interrupted our peaceful journey. Not really that peaceful. We kind of knew this was going to be a nightmare, but screw it, let's make it happen. So, we're taking on a level 4 elite on this occasion, and he starts off with 14 health, so a lot flippin' tougher. Right, let's just make sure, yeah, my friends are actually in the deck here. If I added them, yep, make sure remember to actually, you know, add cards to the deck. That's important. Okay, what do I want in my starting hand here? Not you guys, to be honest. You need to go away just for the minute, and you need to go away too. So, get rid of all of them, swap them out for something new, and that is not a spectacular draw. Right, what have we got here, by the way? Because we've got some new stuff out on the field that might affect how we fight. So we've got some fragile explosive crystals here. When this object takes damage, 1 damage to all neighbouring targets. Right, that's not good, because that neighbours 3 of the very small number of spots in this area. Gotcha. And there's also an explosive barrel. Good, good, good. So when this thing dies, deals 2 damage to neighbouring targets. Oh, marvellous. So I suspect this has been set up by this asshole. Gotcha. Right, well, may as well put her at the back, because even though she's on the back row, she will be the furthest forward person on that row. Therefore, she can still fight. So, okay, we'll put her out. That's all we can do for now. Let's see what you're planning to do at this point. So you've put out a special card over there. We need to check out what you do. And something else I haven't seen as well. Hang on, what's going on here? And, yep, okay, so he's trying to take out those crystals, but luckily not doing any damage to me just yet. So when another follower joins you, that follower gains +1 to damage. Right, so he basically boosts the attack +1 of everyone as they enter the field. Great card to get down early. This guy, meanwhile, is a deserter. When a friendly unit is destroyed, draw a convoy card. Right, so as a result of that, every time I kill one of his friends, yeah, this guy's going to have more options to play, I see. Right, so I could put a taunt out, but if I do, where do I put the taunt? Oh, bloody hell, this is a bit on the confusing side. I might need to actually waste a turn, just basically taking out that barrel, just so I've actually got space to play some cards. Ah, yes, and there's my flamethrower ability, so I can use that once per turn, but if I do that, I can't swap out a card. And I kind of do need to swap out a card for the time being, because some of these cards are way too expensive for the minute. So you, please just get out of the way, and as a result of that, my character is exhausted and cannot actually use the flamethrower or swap out any more cards. So, okay, the hired gun's shown up. I'm being unlucky here. I'm drawing the expensive cards. Now, I could do 4 damage to everything in a row. Ooh, that's good. Okay, this is a bit of a waste of a turn, but it would clear out all of this stuff, which is kind of nice. Or I could just actually kill him. Or, yeah, kill him and also clear out these rocks. But I'm not sure those rocks being cleared out really helps me much, to be honest. Okay, what's the right thing to do here? I could straight up kill this guy immediately, because he's got, like, no health. Or I could fire on this guy, but that doesn't really do much, to be honest. I feel like, actually, yeah, I'm just going to do a turn of cleaning here. So I'm going to kill you right now. So you're just going to go down immediately. And you are going to attack him. So that's going to do a bunch of damage, but it's also going to lead to... Oh, hang on, that would kill you as well. Ooh, you've only got 3 health. Yeah, the counterfire would kill you, so you'd both go down. So that's not great, actually. As you're probably about to die to him, I'd rather probably you attack this guy. But then again, ooh, this is where things start getting interesting. Right, okay. Let's actually just... Do I want to do a swap here? No, let's just actually see if we can do some damage to him. So, he's down to 9 at this point. Let's see what's going on. And, okay, their guys are also gone for me. So we're both shooting each other right now because no one's got a taunt on the field. And that's a scout. That's a very basic card indeed. I really need some cheaper cards, by the way. Right, so we just keep scratching that little crystal in front of me as well. So that's all absolutely fine. What I probably want to do at this point is... Okay, I've got a Wild Hand here. I can spend 2 energy to get him out on the field. And he will also spawn a beast. So basically an extra free card I can actually use as well. Would I rather... You know what, I could actually spend 4 energy right now and just clear out this row. That's probably not a terrible idea, all things considered. So, is that the right thing to do? Is it? I don't know. Actually, I think it is. Okay, hang on. I've got a plan here. So I'm going to use Burst Fire to clear out this entire row right there. Marvellous. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to use my Flamethrower to reduce the damage of my special character down to 3, but boost her health up to 5. Alright, so she is now 3 and 5, but that means she can kill this guy without herself being killed in return. Beautiful. Right, so now I've got someone on the field, and he doesn't have anyone right now. He's got to waste his turn just deploying people. This all works for me, alright? We're up to 6 out of 6 right now, and a Raider is a pretty basic card, all things considered. In fact, I could swap my Raider for his right now, together with getting a bunch of stuff out on the field. Sadly, my healer hasn't actually shown up yet, which is a bit of a problem. Okay, at this point, the thing I probably want to do is... Oh, bloody hell. I just need to risk standing next to the explosive barrel. I should get my Warrior Monk out. The Warrior Monk's a really nice, solid card right there. Yeah, the Warrior Monk's really nice. So Warrior Monk can just go up in this corner. He's still at the front, so that's all absolutely fine. And that still gives me 2 energy. So other than that, yeah, right now every spot's a danger spot. I could spend 2 energy, giving a follower +1/+2. That would probably not be too bad at all. Let's actually, yeah, keep my taunt alive, like really alive. Because now, she can start wailing on him. He's down to 6 already, so even though this was looking dicey for a second and... Hello? An attacker was struck in the head and fell stone dead into the dirt. This finally broke the morale of the rest who put down their weapons. Please don't kill us, take whatever you want, but spare our lives, they cry. Okay, so the enemy is claiming they're going to surrender. The problem is, I don't know whether this is actually just a trap. If I continue the fight, that's probably going to significantly shape my convoy, like we're going to become ruthless or aggressive or something. If I accept the surrender, we're probably going to become a lot more altruistic, so... honestly, I feel like we've kind of got him on the ropes right now. But then they are surrendering. You know what? I'm going to accept. Okay, so as a result of that, the remaining enemies ditch their weapons and drop to their knees. So, I could recruit them, but I'd need 9 believer, because these guys are religious. So if I was religious enough, they would be willing to join me. Alternatively, we can let them leave, or execute them. We are going to let them leave, we're going to be nice here, and we're going to see how that goes for me. So, I've picked up a victory, I lost 4 health right there, picked up a bit of food, picked up some edible oils, very, very nice indeed, and grabbed myself some zealots. So some people chose to stick with me anyway. Marvellous. Though, my prophet did lose 4 health. Ah, this is fun. So the people that joined me have joined wounded, because, you know, they were warriors in that fight on the other side, so they were wounded during the fighting or whatever. So, what have I picked up here? Ah, wait, I see. A wounded card is cheap to play because it's less effective and more dangerous. Right, I see. That's why it's green. It means I'm wounded, therefore I'm cheap to play. So this stranger, if they get killed, actually puts a massive debuff on the killer. That's kind of nice right there. Shepherd is basic card, to be honest. Solid enough as a starting point. And a zealot over here. When you play a convoy card, i.e. any one of these guys over here, gain +1/+1. That's kind of nice, actually. That's really nice. Yeah, I like you. In fact, hang on. Were you the guy who was at the top? You didn't have that name, but it's the same basic effect, I think. So, no. He was passing on a benefit to the card that was brought in. This card just gets stronger and stronger and stronger as you play more cards. Right, I like you. That's pretty good. And we've also picked up enough XP for John to level up. Kaboom! So I can learn a new card. So basically, yeah, expanding my leader deck. Absolutely spot on. Ah, but to level up, I need to spend batteries. Okay, so we need to earn some batteries before I can actually do that. Right, so I'm starting to pick up a fair bit of red on my deck right now. It's time for me to make my way over to the healing station. So, first things first, let's head over here, try and find myself a bit of food at this here crossroads. Dead pack animal must have got separated from its caravan. Its carcass was rotten, but some of the canned food in its cargo bags were still good to go. Right, so 22 food for free and no fight whatsoever. Okay, if there might have been a fight there, we avoided it. Good stuff, all things considered. Ah, yes, that reminds me, by the way. We picked up something, didn't we? Here we go. Inspect the convoy, please, because edible oils. Right, so I can hand that out to my team. That'll give them +11 to hope, but luxuries also provide a unique bonus that sticks with you until you use a new luxury to boost hope again. So edible oils give me calm mind. At the start of combat, draw a leader card. Fine, so I just get more leader cards in my hand at the beginning of the fight. Very, very nice indeed. So we're going to share that around, and there we go. From now on, we're going to have Calm Mind in play until we use something else. So, this is the big one I've been waiting for right here. The Mineral Springs, yes. So we've got a market, and we've also got a chance to do some healing. Lovely. Though, uh-oh. We've got a problem, potentially. Apparently, to use the only unspoiled well, we need to actually pay 5 battery, which I don't have. Could I come back after I go to the market to sell something? Because I don't actually have 5 batteries. Oh dear. Right, so I'm not actually allowed to heal up because I couldn't pay the entrance fee. Right, that's a bit unfortunate. And everything else is expensive too. Oh dear, I was kind of banking on this place as, yeah, somewhere I could rest up. But as it turns out, no, I can't. Because the miners who live here won't let me. And that's a bit of a problem because we've got another hard fight ahead. And I've got, yeah, more and more damaged cards in my deck. My deck's okay though, we're okay for now. Right, move on. I've got plenty of food, plenty of hope, we're okay for the time being. Now, we've got a small caravan camp ahead. Their perimeter was guarded by a contingent of large mercenaries dressed in extravagant colours, sporting powerful weapons, the Blue Devils. Look at this band of beggars, one of the blue-skinned fighters shouted at us while picking his teeth with a thin knife. What are you dogs hawking? Fleas and rats. Okay, I can curse them, mock them right back, or ignore them, but that's apparently risky. Okay, maybe they'll respect me if I actually throw a good insult straight back at them. We have the best fleas available, but you seem to be well stocked on that nasty parasite already, John shouted. There was a tense moment, but the mercenaries broke into roaring laughter. They invited us in for drinks, ignoring the concerned looks of the merchants that had hired them. I'm going to say yes, even though this could potentially go, uh-oh, something's gone a bit wrong here. Okay, they haven't backstabbed me, but they have given me a special magic vial-looking brew that's actually taken 2 health off my main hero, but has provided +4 to hope. So, that'll do. That's fine. Apparently I got so flipping drunk, I've literally lost like 10% of my entire health. And with my newly weakened leader, let's move on to the next very tough fight, because oh dear bloody hell. Right, this is going to be fun. So we've got ourselves a juggernaut, level 4, 13 hit points plus 2 armor. Okay, do I need to add any of these guys into my deck? Because to be honest, you know what, I'm going to put the zealot in. Be careful, keep her in the back, keep her safe, but she might be useful. Alright, so I'm willing to take the risk with a wounded card right here, just because I'm a little bit worried about this whole situation. This could potentially go very, very badly wrong. Okay, starting hand, what do I want to keep or get rid of? Right, get rid of cards that are too expensive to use. Confirm. Let's see what else we draw. Okay, there's that zealot. I don't want her out first. She needs to be at the back while she charges up for a bit. Now, we've also got ourselves, hang on, what are you? Machine Law. Revenge, attacker's convoy gains scholar points. So if I destroy that, I get some bonus points of some description onto my convoy. So if I can, destroy that, but, you know, don't die because you're too busy trying to deal with that to kill the actual guy you're supposed to be killing. If I bring her out immediately, then she'll start getting stronger and stronger. He can't attack immediately, unless, of course, he uses a leader card, because he can just shoot this person with a leader card. You know what? I'm going to take the risk. And then next turn, I'll play the scout in front of her to try and keep her safe. But if he just straight up shoots her at this point, she will die. So, no, he's playing a shepherd instead. So, we should be okay. He's also playing a little robot over there. Everything should be fine. Hello, what's your deal? Ah, yes, you're robust. So if you would die, you just retreat instead. Marvellous. So, what do we want to do here? And what's going on with my leader cards? Because, yeah, I've got a few of them. That's actually kind of nice. And actually, I could give her bonus health to help her survivability. That might be kind of fun. We need to watch out, though, because, yeah, right now he's got the ability to throw out 4 damage immediately. And while I could attack this robot with her and survive, it would just push him back slightly, so it wouldn't actually help me that much. As for the clown, yeah, not sure about you. Okay, what's the right play here? Because I've also got, yeah, actually, I could scout and then use Blessed Strength to get my scout up to 4 health, 4 damage. But then they could, if they were to combine their strength, take out the scout. So that'd be kind of bad, but I'd also be able to do some damage back to them too. The rating meanwhile costs 3 to get out, so that would mean, yeah, I could only play... hang on, what's that card down there? Bolster. Target follower +1/+1. So again, she'd have 4 health, she'd still be vulnerable to being picked off by the pair of them. But she can actually kill both of them if she does. So, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to play Raider, which is also going to boost you stronger and stronger and stronger. And I'm going to bolster her. So, because she's now a 5/4, if they choose to attack her, they can only attack her because they can't go for the person at the back anymore because she's not a frontliner. They'll be able to kill her, but they'll both be killed in return, meaning I'll have a strong person on the field and they won't. So... we'll see if that works out for me. No, instead, they're going directly for me instead. Because I don't have a taunt up right now. So, I'm losing health here. But, this works for me. And hello, he's got another robust out. Yeah, I've seen you before. I've got one of you on my deck, in fact. Okay, what are we going to do here? No reason to bother trying to kill this guy at the top just yet, because, yeah, he'd just back off with 1 hit point, so he'd survive. But a wild hand could potentially clean up with you very nicely, because the animal we spawn in can do, like, 1 damage. It's very flimsy, but it might be enough. And bear in mind, every card we play actually makes this card stronger and stronger and stronger. So at that point, we could start using this card to absolutely murder the guy at the back. So if I was to play, yeah, Wild Hand and Scout... I could still actually play... hang on, yeah, Quick Shot. I could Quick Shot... no, I couldn't Quick Shot this guy. He'd just survive. But I could Quick Shot this guy at the back just to start getting him out of the way. Or I could Static Charge everybody. I could actually do 1 damage to everybody. That wouldn't really help me, to be honest. Because, yeah, that's a thing to do when you can actually get them killed. These guys are too robust to be killed. Alternatively, I could clear out a column with Burst Fire. So I could, that wouldn't kill either of them, it would just drive them back, so that's kind of unfortunate. Okay, or I can actually get, yeah, +1/+2 on a card of my choosing. Just get them stronger and stronger and stronger. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. I'm going to play Wild Hand, and that's going to spawn a beast. So I've now got an extra beast down the back here. This person is getting stronger and stronger and stronger too, but can't attack just yet. But in the background, she's starting to really flipping get somewhere. That leaves me with 3 energy in hand. So what I'm going to do instead right now is Blessed Strength, because you don't have a taunt up either. So I'm just going to start going for you, and actually I'm a bit worried about me, because I don't have a taunt up either. Okay, this could potentially start becoming a bit of a problem, actually. Okay, what are we going to do? We could just, you know what, I'm going to drive you back just to make sure we can finish you off nice and easy. So he gets pushed back at this point, but now he can be killed, because he can't actually retreat any further. I can also choose to flamethrower someone to give them a bit of extra survivability, but in doing so, yeah, reduce the amount of damage they do. If I were to do that to... who's the right person to do that to? I could give her 8 health, give her extreme survivability, but that will get her damage down to 4. Probably not the best thing to do, to be honest. In fact... can that reach 0? Presumably, yeah, there can be zeros, because that box has got a 0. So if I were to do it to this guy, he'd get a 0. Right, I need to swap out some cards, please. Please give me some better cards. Right, I've got double scout, so I could just start spamming scout to make this one at the back stronger. That could, in theory, work. And right now, yeah, everyone's already done their business. We might be able to wrap up this guy next turn if I get very lucky. But let's see where they're going to go, because I've got no taunts out right now, so they can just start basically slamming into me. No, they've decided instead to take out that guy. You're going to try it. Ooh, that was a bit of a self-sacrifice, but they were just able to finish her off. But that's actually fine, to be honest. I'm cool with them actually finishing... oh, blimey, he used a leader power to kill that. Okay, my team is kind of dead, actually, which is a bit of a problem. Okay, I've got 6 on the field right now. What have we got here, by the way? You're a bandit sapper. So, Fury triggers when you're actually played onto the battlefield. 2 damage to the enemy leader for free. Okay, this is interesting. What I think we need to go for is a kill on the enemy leader right now, because I'm starting to get really, really outnumbered here. And in fact, I think we can make it happen. So, immediately, get the sapper on the field. That's 2 free damage. You go up to 6 damage and can attack the leader, because they don't actually have themselves any taunts right now. And that means instead, here we go. 1 shot straight to the face, you stupid bastard. This is a bit of a shame though, because that means that I get the kill, no cards get the kill. And if a card doesn't get the kill, that means no one gets promoted. But you survived, which is very, very good indeed. So, he's dead, we get ourselves some fruit, we get ourselves even more edible oils, and we get ourselves a ruster trap, some sort of weapon. So, we'll see if I want to actually, yeah, replace my flamethrower with that. So, a ruster core, small gadget that emits a signal that attracts nearby rusters. Now you just need to be able to deal with them. So, aha! The ability to spawn a drone. That's kind of cool, but I'm guessing 2 out of 2 maybe can only be used 2 times before it actually wears off. But the ability to spawn 3 units, can't say no to that. Alternatively, dismantle it and I get myself drone avatar. So spawn a drone, X out of X, where X is the number of drones on your side. Where drone is the number of... I'll figure out what that means later. And I've still got no money, so I still can't level up for the time being. Okay, go back to the deck. Let's actually, yeah, pull all you guys out who were wounded. We've got a lot of wounded right now, and that means my deck's getting dangerously small, actually. Like, really dangerously small. I don't like this. You know what? You have to go back in. You did a good job, all things considered. And... you might just need to be sacrificed. Sorry about that. You could be spawned into a safe spot on the rear line, and then the beast might be able to help out. So, we'll see. We'll see if that works out, because we're getting a bit close to the end of World 1, which means probably, I'm guessing, a bit of a boss fight. So, alright, keep on moving on. At least we've got plenty of food for the time being. Right, the road led past some gigantic boulders that were perfectly set up to hide a whole army of foes. Well, that's not good news. Still, this isn't an elite fight, so this guy's a bit softer. Only 2 armor, 8 hit points. We should be fine. Right, get rid of some of you guys. I've got my favourite raider up front, which is very, very good indeed. Blessed Strength is really nice, so yeah, we'll see what's going on right here. Okay, so I can spawn a drone. That's very, very nice indeed. Maybe that means 2 out of 2, like, on the field at the same time. That seems too powerful. I'm not sure. Right, we'll figure out how that works in a second. We've also got ourselves, aha, a tree here. Plenty of health, basically just providing cover. So anyone hiding back here can just be nice and safe for the time being. So that's very tactically useful for them. But on the other hand, it means they can only have 3 frontliners. I can have 4. So if the battle starts getting massive, kind of works in my favour. And okay, let's just get my raider out on the front over here. That's all absolutely fine. So raiders in play. Nice amount of damage right there. Raiders looking good. And may as well just, like, spawn a drone. Just see what happens next. Don't know what a drone is, but okay, a drone has 2 and 2. Marvellous. And they decide to use Infect. So that drone now does literally 0 damage. Okay, right, so that drone's not very useful right now. And I can't spawn a drone because I've already done it. Right, okay, can only be used once in battle, then it's exhausted. Right, I see how that all fits together. So there's a slightly inferior raider over there who I could just kill in one go right now. That's certainly not a terrible idea. If I were to do that, I'd actually be killed too, unfortunately. So if I did want to do that, I'd need to, yeah, boost your health significantly first, just for safety. So I could boost your health. Then I could get out, yeah, actually, I could get out a Wild Hand, and he'd be nice and safe, because there'd be no one else out on the field. So, you know what? We're going to do that. I'm going to boost you straight up to 6 and 5. You're then going to take out this person. That's all absolutely lovely. You're a little bit vulnerable right now, but you can start slaughtering this guy. And I've got plenty of strength left over to actually head over here, get you out on the field, and on top of that, we've now got, yeah, 1 beast in the bag for a bit of free damage. So yeah, that's actually not bad. He's very soft, but he's basically just to be thrown away. I should really have spawned you over here, shouldn't I? Behind the robot to keep you safe. But, okay, no matter. Also, do I want to get rid of the... No, I like the robot. The robot's good. But I could get rid of static charge. That's probably a bad idea given I've got characters with, yes, so little health. So we'll scrap that, replace it with something new. Quick shot! Much flipping better. You know what? Going to use that right now. Get 1 point of his armor off. So he's going to start spawning an improvised drone right there, but that can't do anything right now. And he's also going to destroy a rock for some reason and get a decent veteran slaver. So he's kind of putting all his energy into one fairly elite unit who hits really damn hard right there. Except you actually don't have a taunt on the field right now. So, actually, I think we can end this immediately. So you go down to 3. You move in and attack. Yep, job done. Always look for the opportunity to finish off that guy. And there we go. We got some machine parts. Not quite enough to level up, unfortunately, unless we actually pick up some more. We have not picked up some more. Okay, no new wounds. On to what I'm assuming is... right, King Lizard. I've got a bad feeling about King Lizard. A deep gurgle, a painful snap with a spray of water, a giant armoured lizard emerged from one of the rice paddies surrounding the city, a farmer's arm clutched its maw. Right, it's literally a giant hydra or something. Lovely. 3 armour, 17 health. It is officially a boss. I don't know how this works, and hang on. Highly venomous. After you take damage from a follower, if you have no armour, destroy that follower. Ooh. Hang on, that sounds very, very, very bad, actually, because, like, no one's got armor. Okay, everybody get in. We need some cheap cards to use on this occasion. I'm so sorry, you're probably going to die, but I kind of need you guys. And I need every taunt I can actually get away with, even if it's a wounded taunt that's probably going to die. Oh, bloody hell, I'm going to die. Okay, get rid of cards that are too expensive to actually do anything with. Both of those are fine. Okay, so... there we go. Aha, there's my zealot. I like my zealot. And this is good. My zealot can hide behind a rock. There's also a treasure chest here with 5 health. Destroy that, I get a piece of equipment. But, yeah, prioritize taking out the giant terrifying hydra. Probably a good idea. So, getting you out first, not a bad idea. Let's just put you out there in a safe spot behind that rock. So until that rock goes down, no one can attack her. And I may as well just get the drone out too, because why not? So there we go. That's all I can do for the time being. Now, end my turn. And okay, you definitely have friends. You can summon friends. And they're not bad, actually. Flimsy in terms of health, but they hit pretty bloody hard. Okay, he's already got a slightly terrifyingly large... Okay, you can stop spawning people now. You can... Okay, you can really stop spawning people and playing cards at this point. I get it. You're a badass. Okay, one advantage we do have here. There's a lot of very flimsy people floating around. So, if I was to use static charge right now, it would kill you, and it would kill you, and it would weaken both of you down to 1 hit point. So, that's probably not a bad idea, all things considered. Then, yeah, I might be able to actually clear out a bunch of you in one go. That'd be fine. Alternatively, I could start using the drone, but then again, the drone would... The drone could kill this guy, which is probably a good thing, but the drone would himself die. I feel like, actually, quick shot's how to deal with that guy, because then I don't get the counterfire. Alternatively, I just start spamming cards and start building up the zealot's strength in the background. Okay, I think what we do is we compromise between the two here. I'm going to static charge and hit literally everybody. The only problem is that actually does kill the rock, presumably. No, the rock is resistant because it's a rock. That's absolutely flippin' marvellous. So, that's good. That leaves you guys with 1 health each. Meaning a quick shot will finish you off, which is very, very good. So, I've got 3 health right now. Screw it. Let's actually just clear the field, and I'm going to sacrifice my drone just to get this guy out of the way. Okay, he goes down as well. That means I can immediately actually spawn Bandit Sapper on the front. That gets rid of 2 of your armor, but we're still not making too much progress. But you start getting stronger. The longer the fight goes on, the better. I've got some powerful cards waiting in the wings. He might have a large number of weak cards. If I can drag this out, it might work in my favour. I've no evidence for this, by the way. It could very much work against me. It could completely screw me over. So, hello, convenient cover. He's just spawned some cover. Hang on, what does that actually do? So that is cover. A unit immediately behind a frontline unit with cover can attack unobstructed. So, why did you build it on the back row in that case? Surely that's supposed to go here, so I can't attack them, but they can attack me. Possibly the AI needs a little bit of polish, because I feel like that's not in the right space. Okay, I've got 5 action points right now. I could draw a convoy card or hit everyone, but that's not really a good idea right now. What I can do is, yeah, basically you only get 1 card out. There's no way of getting 2 cards out, because with 5 I can't even get these 2 together. I can't spawn that. I could get rid of the Spark Shaman. Fury deals 1 damage to all other followers and constructs. Okay, maybe don't screw me over. Maybe we get rid of you for the time being. Give me something new, please. Ooh, a free taunt. Okay, I'm so sorry. You're basically about to be sacrificed, but it keeps me safe for the time being. It's a freebie, and it means she gets stronger and stronger and stronger. Right, I may as well just get out the Scavenger in that case. He's pretty tough, alright? He's pretty damn tough indeed. So, he can take some punishment. What's your special thing, by the way? Poison. Destroys followers damaged by this unit. Ah, okay. That makes it sound like you're a one-hit kill. Because, yeah, destroys followers damaged by this unit. That would suggest, yeah, if you attack something, it basically dies. Oh, that's fun. That's great fun right there. Okay. We could go for you. You know what? Let's try and clear him out. I'm going to take, yeah, damage back. You know what? You're being sacrificed to get him out the way. I'm so sorry. You both disappear. Okay, but I've got people on the field. He doesn't. Okay? We're going to be fine. We're not going to be fine. We're going to die. I'm very worried about King Lizard right now. And you are rallying. All followers gain... Ah, plus to health. Fine. Okay. I need to just basically start spamming some cards. If you could get strong enough, in theory, this Zealot, if I can just keep throwing cards onto the bus, you might be able to kill this thing in 1 attack if I could get you up to 19. That would involve basically the entire convoy dying for you, but screw it, it's possibly the best we've got right now. I mean, at the bare minimum, we do now have the ability to start getting cards out in a hurry, because these are both really cheap cards, so I may as well start throwing them out there. Put the weakened one at the back over here. Get the scout over here. That's all absolutely fine. You're getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Flipping love it. And then, after that point, yeah, just take 1 shot at that person, to be honest. Let's just start trying to get that armor down. Still got 1. Draw a convoy card. You know what? Why not? Please draw a convoy. That is Hermit, so when I play it for only 1, draw a leader. Not bad, to be honest, not bad at all, but... Okay, do we start basically just spamming this guy at this point? Because I feel like we've kind of got to, yes. So, attack, and do some damage, and... Right, okay, so that is what Venomous means. Venomous just means you just straight up die. Okay, that's fun. That's fun right there. Okay, I can get him down to 10 if I'm willing to sacrifice you. You'll be wounded, but not killed. No, sorry, you've only just been played, so you're exhausted. I can attack with you, but you'll just die to everything. But I guess we may as well just have you start weakening this chest. I've got nothing in my hand right now. This is a good card, because if we can just get her up towards 10, yeah, you know what? We might be willing to do that. Okay, pack leader. Right, okay, he's also getting stronger. He's getting much stronger. That's the right place for cover. Good, he figured it out. And I'm so sorry, you're actually dead at this point. So that's my first card that is actually properly dead. Okay, what are we going to do at this point? What we need to do, I think, is, yes, spam another scout. You just basically protect this guy because he's wounded. You're not. I'm now at 4 out of 7. I can get a character to +1/+1, but if they're not armoured, they're just going to straight up die. I wonder if the characters who have got, what is it, that ability that lets them, if they would die, step back, would be able to attack this guy for free. Possibly they'd be the ones to do this, but sadly he's not come out of the deck yet. Okay, I think we just need to make this happen this turn, which we could do with a handful of sacrifices. So, you need to... Uh-oh. No, we can't. No, we actually can't do it this turn, because no one's actually left active to take out the rock. You shouldn't have attacked the chest. You should have gone for the rock. Okay, that's not good, actually. Yeah, the thing is, I do actually have enough firepower to kill him this turn. But you're not in a position to attack right now until somebody destroys that rock. Then you will become a frontliner. But, okay, hang on. He can't attack because he's not a frontliner. You can attack, and you can attack a person of your choosing. But it doesn't matter who you kill. I've still got enough firepower to actually... Okay, no, it's fine. We're going to survive this. He has to move because he's not a frontliner right now. You're going to wound that person. Sorry about that. You're going to be bolstered. Doesn't matter. They still don't have a taunt on the field. Please don't play a taunt right now. If he plays a taunt right now, that's very, very unfortunate. No, there's no taunts. We've got it. We flipping got it. So, all we need to do right now is say, you need to destroy... Hang on, just for safety, in case I've miscalculated. You destroy this rock. That rock now disappears. Congratulations, you're now a frontliner. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to say you are going to do 4 damage. Down to 9. And you are about to sacrifice yourself. I'm so sorry, but you're going to defeat the Hydra to do it. And... No! You don't get the counter splash. You've actually survived, you magnificent bastard. And I've picked up some bones and a giant pile of meat. Bloody hell. And as a result of that, we have made it to a spaceport. Oh my goodness. This is good. This is very, very good indeed right here. Because now I can heal up the leader or heal up some followers. Or alternatively, recruit some followers, go to the market, explore the area. Oh, this is good stuff right here. Oh, look at all these items. This is beautiful, 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 beautiful. Right, okay. We need to actually sell some stuff here. Could I actually sell... Ah, I could sell the oils. That's very, very good indeed. And these machine parts, they can definitely be sold. The bones can definitely be sold. Screw it, I'm going to sell the oils. Kind of need the money right now. And with that, we can finally flipping level up. Beautiful. So, okay, now I need to click to turn over a card. So, yeah, basically I get a selection of cards, but only 3 out of the 5. And then I can only pick one of those 3 to learn. So there's a lot of chance going on here. Coordinated fire, 5 energy, deal 2 damage to all enemy followers for every refreshed follower on your side. Exhaust all your followers. Fine, so instead of actually doing anything with my guys, what I actually do is 2 to all enemies for everyone who would have been able to attack. Not bad, to be honest, but this one's kind of nice. Blind Rage, +4 attack, -2 health. useful during a setup phase, absolutely. Or alternatively, Battle Cry, all your followers take 1 damage and gain +2 to attack until your next turn. No, not sure about that. I'll take Blind Rage. So I'm going to add that to my leader deck right now. And on top of that, I gain myself a little bit of health and the ability to take 1 card out of my leader deck if that's what I want to do. But you know what? I'm pretty happy with most of these for the time being, so I'll leave them for now. But I can keep leveling up because actually I've been gathering experience for some time. Do I want to do that, or would I rather potentially buy some more cards? You know what? These cards are very powerful, so pick some cards at random. Merciless. Destroy your followers with... Ooh! Destroy followers with attack 3 or less. Okay. I assume that's just on the enemy side, right? I mean, I really hope so. And that leaves just a tiny bit of money for maybe 1 more card, because my deck's getting really damn weak right now, including... got a few overwhelmings here. So yeah, if the damage you're doing to the enemy is more than it takes to kill them, any excess damage is passed on to the next enemy, or the leader beyond them if there's no enemy on the same row, which is pretty damn good. Ooh, but this is nice. Overwhelming, attack of 6, and has a revenge effect. All friendly followers pick up +2 damage. That's actually really nice, actually. Yeah, you know what? You, welcome aboard. And other than that, can't afford anything. Right, so time to heal up some followers. Do I get to choose which? Okay, I don't, but hang on. I'm spending food. Okay, in which case, heal everyone up. Okay, my deck's back up, and I can also spend more food healing myself up too. You know what? We have got plenty of flipping food. That's fine. And while we're at the city, we can also explore the surrounding area. So, merchant area or casino. Well, we've got no money, so let's go to the casino. And sadly, I can't place any bets there either. Right, okay, so there's a bunch of events, but I can't actually get into much of this. Still, I have been warned by somebody about cannibals on the road and get +2 to Scholar for my convoy, so that's very, very nice. And in the hard market, yeah, you can buy stuff sight unseen. Rare goods, 12 battery, but you don't know what it is. So, guess we're not doing that, and... oh dear, the slave area. Yeah, let's look for work, because right now I don't have any money. And unfortunately, I don't have enough people in my convoy to actually do the job that a merchant wants me to do. He would give me food, but I don't have 50 people with me, so as a result of that, we cannot do that. Right, anything else we can do here? I haven't been to the merchant area yet, but don't have an official invitation, so I guess it's time to be on our way. So yeah, that, by the way, was like, you know, the equivalent of FTL Sector 1. I felt that was quite hard, but no, that was Sector 1. And we can go through the desert where there's a machinist workshop or just some mountains. Well, I guess we may as well go the area where there's a special thing. On we go to World 2. I'm going to flipping die, aren't I? Right, we've got no money right now, so let's actually, yeah, go through 2 events, to a fire, then a hard event, and then plenty more hard events. Right, this is going to be fun. Okay, event 1, small group of monks coming to say hello. So, okay, I'm going to pay 5 food to let them come and eat with us. That's fine. That gets me Scholar and Altruist. Beautiful. And they've also mentioned a few batteries. Hang on. Might pick up some batteries. Or I could turn them down. If I turn them down, is that like even more altruistic? I'm going to decline them. Aha! So as a result of that, they insist I take a beam rifle. Oh, I'm so glad I turned down the batteries. Right, what's one of them? Hasty Beam. Deal 1 damage to all tiles in target enemy row. Oh, that's a freebie every turn. That's amazing. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Equip that. That's brilliant. Right, keep on keeping on here. And we've got ourselves +6 hope. Okay, there was moaning and screaming from one of the women. She was in the midst of labour, surrounded by her family, but she was giving birth. Everything went fine, and apparently we've picked up 1 extra person. Do we actually pick up a person? Probably not, because I probably can't tell a baby to go and fight. And we're approaching a small village, and there's a dozen people, nervous gestures, loud words from many mouths. A bold man in plain clothing was trying his best to calm the group. Alright, find out what's going on here. And sadly, I'm not quite altruistic to offer my help, but I could ask if I could help, which is apparently slightly different. Nothing is happening, just some worried neighbours, nothing that a mighty operator such as yourself needs to bother themselves with. So I'm guessing if I ask to help, are they actually going to, uneasy about our persistence? Right, there's really nothing that needs your help. He's insisting I don't get involved. Fair enough. on we go. So, we've got a camp here, which we kind of don't need, to be honest, but hello. We've got ourselves a group of people stumbling down the path. It was a man and various family members dressed in rags and pulling their meagre belongings in a handcart. So again, with 5 altruists, I could invite them in and potentially ask them to join my camp, but instead, I can try and wave them closer, but it's a dice roll. They might be scared off because I've got loads of people with guns, and no, we're good actually. I'm Mari said and smiled weakly. His family looked famished, staring at us with blank expressions. They were the sole survivors of a nearby farm that was attacked by raiders. I'm guessing, because I had altruist 3, that made that dice roll a bit easier. So I've just picked up +2 to altruism, and I've picked up 3 survivors. Brand new cards, love it. In fact, actually, some of these are pretty damn good. Ah, but they're wounded. Hang on. They're wounded. I'm literally about to hit a camp. Oh, you lucky bastards. So we've got a rioter here with rage. Aha, if you kill someone, you get to go again. That's really good. Then we've got ourselves a kennel master. Taunt, revenge. So, in the event this card is destroyed, a beast gets spawned and the beast has taunt. Okay, that's kind of cool, though sending you out basically to die is a bit on the harsh side. And a huntmaster in sight, so this triggers if I play one of my leader cards. If you control a beast, deal 1 damage to a random enemy unit. I don't know how I make you control a beast. Possibly that just means if there is a beast on the field. I don't know. Still, you're all very much welcome aboard. And then we just literally arrived at a camp. Oh, that's just perfect. In fact, I'm going to take the Spark Shaman out because, yeah, dealing 1 damage to all followers. No, I'm not sure about that, actually. That seems like that's kind of bad. Right, feels like we're actually making fast progress towards a tough fight here, but that could be a little bit on the worrying side. And, hello over there. Who have we just picked up? 2 shabby-looking fellows with gas masks. And potentially, they want to offer their services as guides, but I don't actually have the money, so... unfortunately, I suspect, what actually happened? One of our vehicles broke through the crust of a strange yellow soil and fell into a deep sinkhole that collapsed on top of it, taking down some of our party with it. Oh no, who just died? It was... oh, the Enforcer! Right, I didn't like you that much anyway, so that's fine. Sorry, by that I mean, oh no, I'm so sad, we will build a burial mound to him. Moving on, we were just about to hand out food to our followers when one of our guards raised the alarm. When we rushed to the camp's perimeter, we found a group of scrawny figures that must have been attracted by the smell of cooking. Food, we beg you, just a bit of food. You know what? You can have some food, though it's getting a bit on the low side, and... okay, what happened to my... oh dear... right, so they wouldn't stop praising our hospitality, but then when we woke up, they'd stolen all of our remaining batteries. So, we gave them food, then they robbed us. What a bunch of dicks. But on the plus side, I do have 10 altruism. So next time we run into an altruism event, we should be able to get a special result from that. Though, that might not happen, because we might be about to die to a tough fight. And... hello over there. Right, what have we got here? We came upon a group of traders that were travelling in the opposite direction. Their guards gave us a cautious look, but the merchants themselves greeted us cordially and asked if we needed any goods. So, let nobody haggle requires a legendary Blue Devil follower. I'm guessing because those are Blue Devil merchants. Trade or move on. Okay, I physically can't trade. I'm sorry, I've got no money. So keep on keeping on. Yeah, we've now got a big tough fight to do. I might be about to die here. This is a level 6 elite. I'm not looking forward to this. What's your special thing, by the way? When the last enemy unit is destroyed, regain an enemy. Right, try to stop him clearing the field, because if he can, he's just going to spam more and more cards. Okay, not bad as a starting point. The healer's fine, I suppose. Yeah, I'll take all of that. That'll do. So, my turn. What do we want to do here? And by the way, there's a chest right there. So, 2 health. Gain a valuable if I destroy that. Will do if I can. Let's get the raider out on the field. I do like that raider. She's a really damn good egg. So, let's see what you're planning to do next. Basic scout. Nothing too much to worry about there. And a stone chakra. Okay, what are you planning to do, my good man? So, strain, when this unit actually does its thing, it suffers a -1 to health. Fine. So basically it gets weaker and weaker and weaker as time goes by. When a follower enters battle as a neighbour, that follower gains +2 to health and is also taunt. Ooh, that's actually, that's really bad. Okay, I can see how that's a damn good card, yes. Admittedly, I could just kill it right now, but I'm a bit worried about you, to be honest, and... okay, how are we going to take care of this? What I've got right now is, aha, I've got my hasty beam for free. So I could just actually, yeah, start weakening that. Or, you know what? One shot to you, and also one quick shot. So you have now been murdered. Marvellous. So now there's nothing on the field. And that means it's pretty safe for me to start getting some stuff out. So, yeah, Wild Hand, get you out. One beast as well. Get the Hermit out too. Then again, the Hermit should probably hide, to be honest, because the Hermit is very flimsy. That just gives me an extra leader card. Neural Shiv. So, yeah, expensive, but I can just basically kill something if I want to. Now, I've got plenty of ability to attack him. So, we're okay for now. Uh-oh, he's got a crippling strike. That's no good. So that is... yeah, now basically that guy can't do any damage. And also, you've spawned something a little bit on the tough side and a small puppy. The puppy's not so bad. I can clear that out with... Sorry, I can literally use that once a battle. Right, that's not as good as I thought it was, to be honest. Okay. Fine, and you're just a basic 4-4, and when you're actually played, you give everyone +1 to attack, but there was no one on the field when you were played, so that all works for me. Okay, 5. I could actually just straight up play the robot right now, but if I do, I can't play quick shot. Probably best just, yeah, get him out, to be honest. Now, okay, the problem is I don't have a taunt on the field right now. Okay, I can kill this guy, but you will be wounded in retaliation. That's the problem right there. Probably the best thing I can do is, yeah, you're now doing literally nothing. Okay, taking that guy out's gonna be a problem. The thing is, if I just let this guy stay right here, he can just kill this guy for free, because that guy now can't actually attack in any capacity. So, okay. Do we just want to basically start wailing on him? Because I've got a 5. I'm gonna have a 5 next turn. Oh dear, I don't have the right leader cards to keep you alive, and that's a bit of a concern. Okay, I'm going to trade. We're just going to trade versus each other. That's a bit of a shame, but we'll heal her up later. You, meanwhile, can trade versus him. That's fine. So once again, everything's off the field. But you're now ready to go momentarily. This is good. I'm keeping stuff on the field. He's not got anything on the field. Now, what have you got over there? Still no taunts, by the way. Yeah, the enemy's doing a very good job of not taunting me, which I very much welcome. So... okay, time to actually take you out, I'd say, or at least start trying to take you out. -5 immediately. Not bad at all. Got myself a taunt right here. That's good stuff. Definitely get that taunt out. So now, we're safe for the time being. Okay, what's your deal, by the way? When a friendly follower is destroyed, draw a Convoy card. Fine, so he's a useful support character, but not spectacular, to be honest. Speaking of which, I should probably do the same. I need to get some more stuff going on my side. Let's actually just clear you out of the way. Get another card played, please. So, more cards. What have we got? Ah, the Rage card. Beautiful. Don't need to scrap any of this for the time being, though. Happy for the time being. So, there we go. You finally used your thing. Well bloody done. So now we've got a bit of a problem, which is, no we don't. That guy maybe... okay, now we do. The thing is, yeah, taunts don't work unless they're actually a frontliner. Because you can't just hide a taunt at the back, because that would be unfair, because it can't be attacked. A taunt has to be at the front to actually be active. But this guy could just move next turn. For the time being, however, until you're dead, can't attack him anymore. So, okay. What I should do is use this to kill you. You will then die in retaliation, but instead you'll be pushed back 1, right? Yes, there we go. He just gets pushed back 1. Right, I'm liking Robust. Robust is good. What are you, by the way? Are you a Rage? No, you're a First Strike. So when attacking with enough damage to kill the target, you actually don't take the counter strike. So you need to go down, like, now, because you're a bit on the scary side. So just take you out. My taunt remains okay for the time being, and I have got absolutely flipping tons of energy. Beautiful. And you know what? I've got a healer right here. So, get the healer out of the back. That heals up you guys. Get you on the front line. And you need to actually start moving to the back, please, because you're kind of useless for the minute. So, we may as well move you to safety. Right. He's now got 13. That is a berserker. He hasn't played it in the right spot. So, as a result of that, you now become active, unfortunately. Right, so he does know how to do that, and okay, very clever. He's managed to actually get that guy up to 5 and 5. But I do actually have Blind Rage, so I could basically guarantee a kill here. Actually, I don't need to worry about it, because you can do 5 damage, and you're back up to 3, and you can back off some more. So, kill, killed in return, robust, pushed back, +1. Good, 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 good. So in which case, now we can start wailing on this guy. Though, hang on. What are you? You're a 3 and a 3. And at the start of your turn, oh, you're going to get progressively stronger. That's a bit of a concern. But, hang on. What I can do is kill you and your rage, so you get to attack again. Absolutely beautiful. And by the way, we're going to be having ourselves, yes, a nice little Huntmaster here, because the Huntmaster is 5, which is a lot of good damage right there. And on top of that, hang on, I've still got so much bloody health. You know what? No one's going to attack you, so you may as well be a little bit on the stronger side, because, yeah, I've still got a taunt out. So as a result of that, you cannot be attacked. You're up to 9, absolutely flipping beautiful. And I may as well just bolster you and get an attack in with you as well, because... Can you attack this turn? No, sorry, you're exhausted. I've already attacked with you. Right, move straight on in that case. And at this point, yeah, we've got his number. We're fine. Ooh, he just used flipping Mind Seize, which is expensive, and he just did 3 damage to everything, including his own. Okay, so that just cleared out the battlefield. Bloody hell. Okay, that was unexpected. Okay, can I neural shiv you? I'm guessing I can't. No, I can't neural shiv you. That would be a little bit good. Right, so, that was a lot of people that just got wounded there. Okay, that was a bit of a dick move, actually. Still on the plus side, I can just start spamming some people out here. Everything's under control. You've still got an attack. He's going to go down next turn, so... we should be fine, hopefully. He's going for a bloody big strike, isn't he? Yep, okay, that's my taunt dead. Okay, so that was a big ability. We can finish you off, though. We can finish you off. Right, so, that did more damage than I was expecting. Still, I've picked up some fine fabrics. And a recon drone that has pinned down, so when enemies move, they take 1 damage. Very, very nice indeed. I'll keep that. Oh, I was kind of hoping for a rest spot, but no, that's a bandit fort, and that's a farm. So, yeah, we're a little bit on the wounded side right now, and no sign of help coming. Still, we have picked up +5 hope from seeing a forest fire. Very, very nice indeed. Move on to some free food right here if we're lucky, and... okay, under the circumstances... move on. Leave the giant digger alone. Some free food. We needed that because we gave it away. And you know what? Go big or go home. Right, level 6 elite. And he's got himself free shot. At the start of your turn, if you have at least 1 follower, deal 1 damage to the enemy leader. Okay. Right, this battle can't be allowed to go on for too long. Otherwise problems. And I'm sorry, the wounded people have to fight. Because we're kind of lacking in options right now. And also... did you just start with 3 followers on the field? Right, she just started with 3 followers on the field. That's good. Get rid of you. You're too expensive for the time being. The rest of you are fine. Okay, so what we need to do is, yeah, a static charge just to clear out all of these individuals. You can all just go away, please. There we go. That's cleared the field. Good, good, good. And I've got a couple of good spots to hide behind. That tree and that rock will be good spots to hide. So, okay, get you out. Draw another card. Get into cover. We've got ourselves a bolster. Don't need that. Take a quick shot at you. Down to 15 health. Okay. And no one's on the field, so they don't get their free shot at me. Line breaker. So, yes, more effective in the event of a taunt being on the field. So, if I taunt, and right now they've... okay. They've also put their taunt... wait, what did you just do? What did you just do? Oh, she flipping ate him to gain 7 armor. That is, that's not good. That's not good at all. There's that merciless card, by the way. Still not 100% sure how that works, but we'll see. Okay, probably best we actually get a warrior monk out on the field, because you are a heretic. So you have no attack whatsoever, but you're a taunt with a decent amount of health. So you could be trouble, actually. Let's just get you over here, right at the front, just to draw any fire that's coming in. Bolster my taunt, keep him alive as long as possible. And there's that free hit. Right, that's going to start hurting. Kennel Master. So yes, if you die, start spawning. And you also just gave +2 attack to literally everything, didn't you? Oh, good. Oh, good, 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 good. Right, this is going to be fun. Okay, what do we need to do here? You hit really, really flipping hard. That worries me. And if I kill you, you'll just spawn a beast that also has taunt. Wait, hang on, you also taunt? Oh, you're also taunt. Okay, basically, yeah. So the special thing about this fight is this person is swimming in taunts. We've been very lucky so far because the enemy has been very low on taunting. Now they're going insane on the taunts, and that's going to cause a bit of a problem. Right, put the stranger on the front line. So if they get killed, they screw someone over. So that's good. That's all absolutely a-okay. What I need to do now is, yeah, get a raider out on the field too. What's the best thing to do with you? You can just about kill this person at the bare minimum, and she won't kill you in return because she hits pretty lightly. So, the problem is you can now kill my taunt straight after. Move on. And another free hits to me. That free shot is going to start becoming a problem. Right, Wild Hound, we know what that does. Spawns a free critter. And Blessed Strength. That unit is starting to get really terrifyingly strong, actually, and it hasn't attacked yet. What's it about to do? It's about to take out my taunts. Right, so that unit is dead. Okay, that's a bit of a sad thing. What's your punishment, by the way? Because you're a revenge. All enemy followers gain +1/+1. Fine, so if I kill him, everyone else gets stronger. I do not have much on the field right now, but I do have a devoted guard who is a taunt. It's not much of a taunt. Bloody hell, I'm a bit worried about everything. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use Merciless. I don't know whether that affects me as well as them. I really hope it just affects them. No, it's going to affect me. Okay, that's good. So, if I do that, it affects me as well because it's got the circle. But it clears out all of them with the exception of... Okay, hang on. No, it doesn't actually clear out. It's less than 3. No, attack 3 or less. Ah, it's attack 3 or less. Right, so it's going to do more damage to me than to them. So don't bother with that. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, plan. Use the hasty beam over here. So that's a good bit of damage for free, including taking out the beast. The stranger could sacrifice herself to kill him right now, but if she did, then her revenge wouldn't kick off because nobody killed her. She got herself killed. So that wouldn't necessarily be that great. And, okay, we can basically suicide pact into each other, but that doesn't really help me. You know what? Get him out the way. He's a bit worryingly strong, actually. No, unit has... Oh, bloody hell, the taunt's still active. Okay, take out the taunt, even though that's going to lead you to also go down. Now you can take out you, and... No, she spawned something else with a taunt. That was her ability. Bloody hell! Okay, everything's fine. Everything's under control. Right, trade, and you both go down. I should now get out the shepherd and the taunt. So, devoted guard, taunt, get the shepherd out on the field. This is... Oh, there's the free shot. Oh, this is not looking good. We've not even had a hit on her yet. And also, you've just boosted their attack by +2. And you've spawned an initiate. Oh, I'm looking flimsy. Really flimsy. Luckily, they decided to take out a pointless rock for no reason. Right, one guy just got himself wounded. My taunt's already dead. I think I'm screwed, actually. I think I'm really screwed. Okay, you hide round the back for the minute. Okay, just do what you can. I need that robot guy. That's what I need. And, okay, Merciless wouldn't help me because he's already well over 3. I could massively boost... Ooh. I could massively boost the attack of someone. That would sync really well with, what's it called? The ability that lets you actually recover and get pushed back. That's what I need. I need that damn robot. What can I do here? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Okay. If I static charge and then quick shot, I can remove him from the field, leaving only this guy. It'll kill... You know what? Do it. It'll kill that guy at the back and he's going to actually die. I'm so sorry. But, you know, needs must. Now we can remove him without the counterfire. That is all I can do for the time being. Unless I want to get rid of Merciless. Yeah, get rid of Merciless. Now I know that hits me as well. That's a bit of a problem. 6 means I can now kill anyone of my choosing. More flipping taunts coming out. I've not laid any fire on her whatsoever. The thing is, presumably, she's got a deck too. So at this point, we're basically just smashing action figures together. And sooner or later, one of us is going to run out of strength. Probably me, but screw it, she's got a way better leader deck. That's the problem. Her leader deck is really damn nice. Okay, 8 energy. That's good at least. Get you on the field and do 2 damage to the enemy. At least we've done bloody something. You can actually take out their taunt and survive at the same time. At which point, we probably want to... what's the best thing we can do here? You know what? You're going to go down, so I'm going to bolster the guy behind you, ready for that rage unit. Because that rage unit is potentially pretty damn badass. Don't blind rage anyone else, they'll just die. And... what are you, by the way? You just a basic? No, a random friendly follower gains +2, and I'm guessing that was this guy over here. Okay. Sadly, I don't have the energy for neural shift. Okay. This is not going well. And supply +2 across the board. I am very, very, very dead right now. Okay, rally. Oh, of course. That's just +2 health for all of those. Yeah, the problem is my leader deck is vastly inferior to hers, and that's a -5. Yeah, I'm going to die here, aren't I? I've got nothing but 1 scout. Where's that robot man? I need the bloody robot man. Okay, the best I can do right now is you can kill him and be killed in retaliation. So, trade there. You, Captain Rage, can kill him, take a bit of damage in return, but that's all absolutely fine. You know what? Just, draw this card. I need more Convoy. Give me something good. You know what? That'll have to flip and do. Spawn an extra beast. Why did you spawn in the way of that guy? He was about to do his thing. Oh, whatever. Right, well, at least you're protecting him, I suppose. Okay, what are we going to do here? Not much, unfortunately. Not much, because I can't do anything, apart from Blind Rage, which would screw me over. I'm going to die, and more flipping taunts. And at this point, yeah, I've got no taunts on the field. They're just starting to pick me apart. And also, more advanced technology is starting to show up. And you moved, so you took 1 damage. My drone actually helped. Marvellous. Okay, so... basically, it's all down to Captain Rage at this point. Just basically try and... oh, bloody hell. They've all got a lot of flipping health right now. Crash Jacker. Basic card. Nothing special, to be honest. Neural Shift. Just get that guy off the field. Screw it. It's 6 energy for a free kill. Other than that... oh, dear. Oh, flipping dear. Right, you. Sacrifice yourself in order that the beast can get this right there. You can then kill them. That means you can move straight on to killing you, and you're now raging, and the unit's now exhausted. Oh, that doesn't count as an enemy, because technically it's not, it's a machine. We almost were able to attack the actual boss there. Almost. And hang on. Are you out of cards? I think you're out of cards. We might actually win! Yes! We might actually flipping win! Because I think we've exhausted his deck! We've managed to just about outlast him! Oh, bloody hell! We're going to win in the stupidest way imaginable! Yes, he's trying to draw cards, but he can't, and he's losing health as a result! Good. Good. Not sure where you came from, but there's like 1 guy over there, so that's nice. No, I think you die, actually. So you can just go down. We've won! We've actually won! Somehow we've cocky won! Right, so now we just basically start shooting him. We can just shoot him now. So that's nice. Just keep on keeping on. This is marvellous. You can just come over here. And there we go. No. Pursue them. There's only like 1 guy left with 1 hit point. Continue pursuing them. Screw you. And deploy the Rage Man. We have won! And when I say we've won, 15 health loss for the Prophet, 5 wounds, 3 deaths. So, it's not great, to be honest. Oh yeah, killing the people who are running away means we're now less altruistic. I can see how that will be the case, yes. Still, we've got some money. Oh, we've run straight into another bloody elite. Okay, I suspect this time our luck's gonna run out. Right, get rid of the high-scoring cards. Get rid of Neural Shift. We can't use them just yet. And what have we got? Okay, we've got... oh, yeah, we got a lot of wounded cards. Of course we do. And you have got... hang on, what's your special ability? Pain is Wisdom. When your leader takes damage, draw a leader card and reduce its cost by 1. Ouch. Okay, so he's going to be using a lot of leader cards on me, I see. Okay, get out the Huntmaster, because the Huntmaster hits bloody hard. So that's nice right there. And bolster them. Do everything we can. Basically, we've got to murder this guy before he can actually get going. Because, oh no, robots. They're going to be very robust, aren't they? Yes, there's going to be a lot of robust robots, and also he's armored to hell. Oh, so this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting right here. Okay, you just basically up to 24 already. Okay, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? That robot can't kill me, but I can't kill him because he's bloody robust, and robust is basically indestructible. So, yeah, just start getting some basic units out on the field, please. Just get some basic stuff out. If we wail on this robot enough, we'll be able to win, hopefully. And what are you planning to do? That is more robust. Right, it's nothing but robots. And that's really nasty because I don't have a taunt out right now. And uh-oh. Did you just clear out the entire field? Yes. Okay, so they just cleared out the entire field, which you can do because you've got nothing but robust. Oh, bloody hell. Right, yes, I see. Doing damage to the whole field when your robots is really good. So a robot deck is very powerful. Okay, so, don't know what we do now. Can't shoot them because they'll just die. Get you out on the field, I suppose, and then just desperately try and bolster you to keep you alive as long as possible. But I've still got no, they're just taking them out and they're surviving. They just keep surviving. And I don't like the sound of a shredder. I don't like the sound of a... Okay. So that just gets to basically fire on... Oh, I'm dead. I'm 100% dead. Okay, what can I do right now? I can damage the entire field, which I should have done before summoning you. But, okay. That doesn't damage No, it does damage Does it damage robots? No, it doesn't damage... Wait. What was damaging? Did you try and move and that killed you? Right, okay, I think that did that. So, units and leaders, not synthetics. Right, so I'm just damaging myself. Good. Everything's fine. But I can kill you because you've got nowhere else to retreat. Unfortunately, you've actually got a shredder. So, I'm guessing I'm about to die to that too. Oh, yeah, so that's me dead then. I think we did pretty well from our first proper run. One thing I do like, however, is there's a lot of alternative ways to play the game that you unlock as you go. So yeah, that was just a basic campaign, but there's multiple different convoys. So that's the Outcast, but there's also Nomads, Explorers, the Swarm, the Traders, the Faithful, the Horde, the Wanderers, the Forgotten. So you've got to do special events in the game to actually unlock those guys. And even better, the Prophet themselves has multiple different builds they can go for. So Firebrand, Echo, Banshee, and Tower. Again, need to unlock those through some special mechanism, which I have not done yet. And on top of that, yeah, as you actually play, you slowly unlock a handful of perks. So yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can play the game, a lot of different decks you can start with. Never mind, of course, deck building as you go. But I'll say, this is a really interesting one. I like the narrative focus. I like the fact the cards are actual people with health meters. I really love the wound system, where you can actually play a character that's wounded, but you know if you mess up, that's it, they're dead. There's a lot here I like, ladies and gentlemen, an awful lot I like. So yeah, this one comes recommended. Anyway, link in the description below to this. This could well come back in some capacity because, yeah, the Slay the Spire livestream was a great livestream. A lot of people really loved that. So I could certainly see myself doing another deck building livestream. You may well see this again. This is very interesting stuff. I've had a lovely time with it. Well worth checking out. We may well see it in future. I'll keep an eye on how the video does. We shall see. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Nowhere Prophet. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Oh no! Oh dear! America's decided they do not like us! Just want to finish off China. I can die happily. Well, not happily because there's nuclear fire involved, but moderately happily. There we go! I've just started... Oh god. The Earth was fun, wasn't it? We can all agree the Earth was great.